Tesla is under criminal investigation over claims that the company's electric vehicles can drive themselves.
My briefing was, do whatever you need to do to make us grow as fast as possible.
I had a moral obligation to let the world be aware of what's really going on behind the curtain.
He felt he should be above the law.
I absolutely think that he bought Donald Trump so that he could stop investigations.
Hi everyone, JJ here. Welcome back to the Johnston Lounge. Yes, a name change if you're not aware of that yet. So this documentary about Tesla, about Elon Musk is about to debut and I'm pretty interested to see it. We've got the trailer, which I'll go through, but this covers quite a lot of ground that I have in my videos, sort of step by step as these things happened. So the headline here that Variety has, Elon Musk Unveiled, the Tesla Experiment. Doc reveals trailer featuring whistleblowers ahead of IDFA launch. I've featured some of these whistleblowers and some of the information. As I said, the potentially explosive doc titled Elon Musk Unveiled, the Tesla Experiment, is set to launch from the upcoming IDFA Documentary Festival in Amsterdam. And this is on November the 16th, so very soon. The premiere will be attended by several former Tesla employees, insiders, and whistleblowers who spoke out. And let's just get straight to the trailer here to give you an idea of what this is about. Now, hopefully I won't get copyright blocks here. I'm going to comment along the way. It's fair use. You think the filmmakers would want the trailer to be shown, but it can be automatically blocked sometimes. So let's just get into this and I'll explain along the way because, as I said, I've done videos about most of this stuff along the way. Let's have a look.
Tesla has become the world's most valuable car maker.
Elon Musk.
He is now the richest person on the planet.
The autopilot is about twice as safe as a normal driver.
It'll save lives and prevent injuries.
Okay, so notice that was 2019. So I've done a lot of videos about FSD and how Elon's been saying it'll work in just a few months. Like way back in 2017, he said be able to go coast to coast without touching the wheel once. Some Tesla influencers tried that just a few weeks ago, really, in 2025 and hit something on the road. Nobody's successfully done that. They haven't launched FSD with no driver yet. There's a safety monitor in the car. Elon said it's going to be soon again. It has got better, I think. We've seen some of the crowdsourced data. I just saw a graph where it's improved a lot. But the fact is, he's been saying this for so many years, and some insiders in the company here are speaking out about some of it.
My briefing was, do whatever you need to do to make us grow as fast as possible.
I had no idea autopilot existed, and when I found out, I just felt like I was like an experiment.
Okay, so this, I made a video about this. I can tell from the footage here, this was the crash, and Tesla lost the court case. They've been found liable, partially liable, I think about 33%, about a third liable for this crash that was on autopilot. I've done videos about the case here, but they're obviously featuring the people involved in this, or the people still alive involved in it.
I started to speak up after I realized Tesla was hiding safety issues.
Okay, so this is an engineer who used to work at Tesla. I've done a video about as well. She's been a whistleblower and she had to go to court to kind of get the right to speak because Tesla doesn't like employees speaking out about stuff.
I had a moral obligation to let the world be aware of what's really going on behind the curtain.
Tesla is under criminal investigation over claims that the company's electric vehicles can drive themselves.
He felt he should be above the law. He was affronted that the Biden administration really did go after his companies for alleged violations of the law.
It's not the friendliest administration.
We decided to take legal action against Tesla to take them accountable.
Okay, so that's that same crash, I believe, where Tesla's been found partially liable for that.
I absolutely think that he bought Donald Trump so that he could stop investigations.
We know that they have all the data about the accident. They are hiding something.
Okay, so in that case, they're talking about here where Tesla had the data. They found out on the servers. Apparently, got deleted from the car minutes after the crash. They eventually got the data, and that was involved in that court case. Now, about Elon paying over $270 million to Trump. You know, he was shadow president for a while, and as they explain here, there may be other reasons for that, or they're alleging here there could be other reasons for that other than Doge, other than saving money, that didn't like the Biden administration. Elon didn't at all. It started when they didn't invite him to that EV summit. He seemed to take that really personally, and they should have done that. The Democratic Party's sort of said that recently, but he did go all in on Trump, and there were these investigations that really went away. I mean, there's still some going on through NHTSA and things like that, which I have reported on, but you can see how this might happen where it benefited Elon and Tesla to help with those investigations to be kind of sidelined or go away completely.
I'm not going to stop.
At least 5 inspector generals that were looking into Elon Musk's companies were fired by the Trump-Musk administration.
This is a very dangerous period of time.
Okay, so that is potentially explosive. As this article says here, Elon Musk Unveiled pulls back the curtain on Musk's empire as close confidants, whistleblowers, victims, and former high-ranking Tesla employees speak out. Their testimonies expose hidden data and buried defects in the race for self-driving cars, where unchecked ambition cost lives and challenges big tech's most powerful titan. Now, I've seen already people on X saying here, well, you know, it's going to be safer when FSD actually does work properly. It's going to save so many lives. So why complain about this, about the accidents that have happened, some lives that have been lost? Essentially, you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, seems to be the argument here. But with road safety, with car safety, with what's going on, what has gone on with Tesla, sort of testing on the roads, using the drivers who have FSD and autopilot as beta testers. Now, quotes a producer here. For the very first time, we get a really close insight of how Tesla works and how Elon Musk is managing his company. Producer Christian Beats, CEO of Beats Brothers, tells Variety. So they were the producers of this documentary. After he launches Elon Musk Unveiled on the European festival circuit, so in Amsterdam first, Beats is very keen to also bring the doc to US audiences. So I'm guessing that will be some sort of streaming service. I don't think it'll come to my country before I see it on streaming services. Produced by Germany's Beats Brothers and directed by Andreas Pichler. The Milk System, that was one of his previous movies. I looked that up. I haven't seen it. It got over a 7 rating on IMDb, so that's pretty high rating there. Tesla experiment takes its cue from 100 gig of leaked internal data provided by a whistleblower named Lukas Krupski, who I've done a video about as well. He worked for Tesla in Norway and blew the whistle to German business newspaper Handelsblatt. Now, they say the Tesla experiment weaves 3 interconnected narratives, all of which I have talked about on videos. The first one is the storyline that examines Musk's grip on Tesla and his transformation from tech entrepreneur to political strategist. Obviously going in all in with the Trump administration and meddling in politics around the world, really, especially in Europe. The second is victim stories, which focus on personal tragedies caused by Tesla Autopilot, including that one case where they lost recently, contrasting Musk's grand technological ambitions with the real suffering of those left behind. So I wonder if that court case, they finished making this documentary after the result of that court case. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know when it was finished. Movies do take a long time to make. And the third delves into investigations into Musk following journalists and lawyers uncovering the inner workings of Tesla through leaked data and revealing a pattern of cover-ups, regulatory evasion, and growing entanglement between the Musk empire and political power. So there's a lot covered there. Are we really interested to see this? I no doubt that quite a few of you who watch this channel will be pretty keen to see this documentary as well. Now, another quote: it's a good thing that there are people like Musk who have this move fast, break things mentality, which Mark Zuckerberg's talked about at Facebook too, or Meta, which aims to bring new ideas and innovation into our societies. This is one of the executive producers. But of course, there's a risk. In this case, people are dying for this technology because they are testing the technology on our streets. And that's a choice that Tesla's made. You know, Waymo really didn't do that with autonomous driving. They tested with employees in the car, you know, safety monitors until they could take that out. And they didn't really give it to the public, allow the public to use it until they knew it was safe. And there haven't been any fatal accidents. And there have been with Tesla, that one on autopilot, obviously the one that's been the most high profile because of the damages given, because of the verdict that was reached there. Now, this tweet I saw from Christina, who's one of the whistleblowers, said, massive respect to a remarkable new documentary by Beats Brothers and their team. Courageous, unfiltered, and deeply factual in its portrayal of who Elon Musk and Tesla truly are. I'm proud to have contributed to this honest and eye-opening project. So she has been, you know, around talking about this for a while, but this will launch it into really more high profile. You think we'll have to see. It could be explosive. As I said, it's potentially explosive, so we'll have to see what happens. As I said, I'm pretty keen to see it. Are you keen to see this too? Let me know what you think about this. And do you agree with some of the things that you've seen in the trailer there? Do let me know. I think a lot of people who are regulars to this channel will be pretty keen to see this film. And right now, I'm going to put a related link on screen. Do go and see that now if you want to. And also a subscribe link to subscribe here on YouTube and on Spotify as well. Follow on Spotify. There's comments over there now too. And thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.